All right, Leo, here we go. So we are looking for your message for the month of November. What wants to come forward for Leo? Month of November for Leo. Month of November. What's important for Leo to know? The month of November. What's important for Leo to know? We have the Four of Cups and the Lovers. Okay. What is important for Leo to know for the month of November? Okay. That's too many. Let's see. Just a few more. Just a few more, Spirit. Month of November for Leo. Month of November for Leo. Month of November for Leo. Okay. Alrighty, Four of Cups, Lovers, and the Eight of Swords. And then we have a bonus card here, the Moon. Alrighty, okay, so let's see what we got going on here. Okay, Four of Cups, the Lovers, Seven of Wands, Eight of Swords, and the Moon. Okay, Leo. What is happening here? Okay, so, the Lover's card is it's not always about a relationship, right? None of these cards are specifically tied to a relationship. In this context, however, I do feel that this is about some kind of relationship, okay? The Lover's card is really a card of divinity. It's a card, the sun always represents like illumination, light, clarity. Yeah, and in the Rider-Waite card, the Lovers are they're on the card naked. So they're free, they're vulnerable, they're open. So when we talk about relationships, like this is a great place to be for a relationship. You are open with each other. You are vulnerable with each other. You are like, I feel like there's good communication as well. So this is like a really, really nice connection between two people. It's very complementary. The Lovers are traditionally about union, wholeness, right? It's like the feminine and the masculine coming together, or different aspects of the self coming together and wholeness, or it could be different aspects of, anything, right? Just coming together in unity and wholeness. To become one, essentially, right? It's like these essential aspects of something come together in wholeness and become one. Okay, so this is a great energy for you. However, okay, I feel that when that energy comes in for you, that you're kind of approaching it from a place of apathy. So you're certainly happy about it. This guy, he's being playful a little bit, right? Like he's definitely, kind of, actually, I get this little bit of, like, just playful, but a little bit of tricky also. And so that really kind of tells me that, it feels like putting up a front a little bit. So it's like I'm being playful and I got this smile on my face, but at the same time, I'm being a little tricky, right? Like I'm being a little tricky in the sense of I'm not really showing you my cards. I'm not really, being completely vulnerable. I'm holding back a little bit. And so, it's like this energy of the Lovers comes forward for you, this energy of union, coming together, wholeness. It comes forward for you, but you're a little bit mistrustful of it. Like you're not really surrendering to it fully. You're kind of just, you're holding your cards tight a little bit. That's what I feel here, okay? And the reason for that is you are putting up, you have some walls that need to be looked at. So, you know, the Seven of Wands, a lot of times is this card of like defending yourself, protecting yourself, putting up boundaries. And these things are really great qualities. They're very necessary. But I'm feeling this in a little bit more of a toxic sense, sort of. So I kind of like, this cat here is really, it's in the position of like, you know, when the cat makes, I don't know what you call the position, but like when the cat is scared and it arches its back and it fattens up its tail and it, you know, makes a screech, which I'm so tempted to mimic right now, but I won't. You know, this cat is scared, right? Like he's in like protection mode, but it's out of fear, right? It's not necessarily out of caution or what's the word, when you want to be cautious, right? Like cautious is not a bad thing. You're taking it slowly, you're observing, you're checking things out, you're making sure it's safe, right? That's caution. But this is really giving me fear vibes. It's more like, I don't want to get hurt. I got to make sure I don't let my boundaries down, because if I let someone in, they might come in and they're going to hurt me. And so I'm going to keep my walls up because I'm afraid. Okay. So that's kind of what is going on, with that. And that just really also, these two cards together, right? It's like protecting yourself, out of fear, because here we have the Eight of Swords, and the Eight of Swords is really like, it's being trapped by your own thoughts. It is kind of like perseverating in these like negative thoughts. People always hurt me. I can't trust, I can't trust people, that kind of negative thinking, negative perseveration on these thoughts. They keep you trapped. They keep you trapped in this place, where you get like this cat is like constrained. It's tied up by this yarn, right? It's trapped by all of these thoughts. And swords represents, thoughts, ideas, beliefs. Swords also have an element of truth. So which really says to me that like, okay, there is good reason for you to have some fear. There probably was some instances in the past where, certain people taught you that it was hard to trust, or that, trusting can lead to negative places, or not negative, but painful places. And so there's some truth to these thoughts that you're having. However, you're taking it to the next level, to the point where these thoughts that you're having they're trapping you. They're trapping you in this very uncomfortable space of like perseveration. Like you're just looping in these negative thoughts, and it is causing you to put these walls up. And so boundaries, yes, boundaries protect us, but walls, they keep from even the good coming in, right? They keep the good from coming in. And I'm telling you right now, Leo, this energy of the Lovers, this is the good. And right now, with the Seven of Wands and the Eight of Swords, you are blocking this energy of the Lovers. You're blocking this energy of unity, of wholeness, of oneness, right? Of clarity, of light, of joy, of illumination, of vulnerability. You're blocking that energy. And, you're doing it to keep yourself safe, but you're keeping yourself safe out of fear. You still, You can still have boundaries and keep yourself safe and protected without building walls. You can still let this energy in a very like moderated way with having boundaries instead of building walls, okay? So the advice here is really these walls that you're building from these these experiences that you had that really caused you to like lose trust in people, that cause you to just like really not have faith in people. It really needs to be examined, okay? The moon is a card about like these things that exist in our subconscious. They exist in the darkness, which means we're not looking at them, we're not shining light on them. They exist in the dark, but yet they are affecting us, right? The subconscious is huge. Those things that we put away, that we don't want to look at, that we refuse to look at, we refuse to shine light on, those things are affecting our subconscious operations. And what we know about like behavior, like most of our behavior is subconscious. It's like this automatic pattern that is operating, or automatic program that is operating in the background. And so the moon is begging the question of like, what is this program that is operating in the background for you that is causing all of this negative thinking and keeping you trapped in this state of fear, right? Not allowing this beautiful energy of the lovers to come in. What is that automatic programming running in the background? Take a look at it, because you can't change it until you are first aware of it. So Leo, this is really asking you to take a look at that program that is running in the background. Like shine some light on it, look at it, examine it, really take a look at how it is affecting you, because it is. And do some work around that for the month of November, because what's in store for you is really like this beautiful energy of the lovers. The lovers is just a really beautiful energy of wholeness, of unity. When you look at these two together, right? You could also say that the lovers is an energy of bringing the subconscious and the conscious together, right? So we have the moon, the subconscious, the sun, the conscious, right? And so the moon is the feminine, the sun is the masculine. So it's like really bringing the sun and the moon together into wholeness, okay? That's a beautiful thing. I'm super excited for you. All right, Leo, I am wishing you the best. I'm sending you all the positive vibes that you could imagine. And I'm really hoping that you can work through these things and find yourself in the space of the lovers, of unity, of wholeness, of clarity, of light. All righty. Have a good one. Love you lots. Bye-bye.